The continent of Australia is known for its vast landmass. Australia is also recognized for its expansive grasslands and arid soil. But it has currently advanced significantly in the development of the agriculture and livestock sectors. One rapidly advancing livestock industry is the poultry farming industry. Poultry farming in Australia is a crucial industry for the country's economy. Chickens are an excellent source of protein for human consumption, resulting in a consistently high demand for their meat and eggs. In the past few decades, chicken farming in Australia has experienced rapid development, becoming one of the most productive sectors in the livestock industry. There are two categories in the Australian chicken farming industry, namely the egg-laying chicken industry and the meat chicken industry. Talking about the layer hen industry in Australia, it consists of various businesses. The layer hen industry in the country includes large vertically integrated farms that control breeding, production, sorting, packaging, and transportation, down to very small-scale farms selling to the local market. Laying hen cage technology has evolved significantly, revolutionizing the egg production industry. Modern cage systems are designed to prioritize the welfare of laying hens while maximizing efficiency. A large-scale chicken operation requires various utilities and infrastructure to support the coops. Systems with large holding capacities will involve extensive wiring, frameworks, and supporting infrastructure. The construction cost of a coop will depend on the type of coop used, such as battery cages or enriched colony systems, as well as the quality of materials. For farms targeting large-scale production and high yields, the cost of cage systems can range from several $100,000 to over $1 million. In Australia, chicken egg farms are regulated and closely monitored by stringent regulations. This is aimed at ensuring the safety of eggs for consumers, which is a crucial aspect of the chicken egg industry in Australia, driven by consumer demand for higher welfare and ethical considerations regarding the treatment of farm animals. Egg-laying chicken farms in Australia also operate under strict regulations governing the design and cleanliness of coops to ensure the well-being of the birds and the safety of the eggs produced. These regulations specify specific standards for the size and structure of the coops, emphasizing the need for adequate space and conditions that support natural behaviors. Additionally, stringent guidelines govern cleanliness within the facilities to maintain a hygienic environment. Technology has become a cornerstone in the chicken egg farming industry in Australia, revolutionizing processes from harvesting to packing and shipping. Automated systems, including robotic arms and conveyor belts, have replaced traditional manual egg collection, minimizing human handling and enhancing the speed of the process. The implementation of automatic feeding technology on laying hen farms in Australia has brought significant benefits to both farmers and the welfare of the hens. This advanced technology ensures a precise and consistent feeding schedule, providing optimal nutrition for the laying hens. Egg farmers in Australia produce 16.9 million eggs every day to feed the nation, equivalent to 6.2 billion eggs or 552.7 million dozens of eggs each year. These egg farmers in Australia are primarily focused on meeting domestic demand, with an average Australian consuming around 247 chicken eggs per year. Farmers work tirelessly around the clock to supply a variety of eggs and egg products suitable for everyone. New South Wales emerges as the leading region in egg production, contributing to 35% of the total eggs produced in Australia. The remaining eggs come from the regions of Queensland and Victoria, with quantities not far behind those of New South Wales. In Australia, egg farmers utilize three main cultivation methods to meet consumer demands. These systems are cage systems, free-range systems, and barn systems. Each method has its own advantages and disadvantages, but all are crucial to meeting the needs of Australian households. Egg-laying farms that employ cage systems involve confining hens in cages, typically arranged in rows within a controlled environment. This method aims to optimize egg production by providing a structured and efficient approach to managing and collecting eggs. However, this method restricts the chicken's ability to engage in natural behaviors such as flapping their wings, dust bathing, or perching. While for cage-free or also called non-cage production systems, the system includes barns and free-range. Both systems involve floor-based indoor cage systems, where chickens can move inside a cage equipped with nesting boxes, perching areas, and feeding and drinking systems. Free-range chicken farming is a method where chickens have access to an outdoor range during the day but are securely and comfortably housed in sheds at night. Free-range chicken farming emphasizes providing chickens with meaningful and regular access to the outdoors during the day, promoting their natural behaviors and well-being. The free-range system prioritizes the well-being of chickens by allowing them to roam outdoors and exhibit natural behaviors. Chickens have the freedom to move, forage, socialize, and engage in activities like perching, dust bathing, and exploring their environment. Laying hen farms using the barn-laid egg method, sometimes also referred to as cage-free eggs, are produced in a farming system that allows hens to roam freely inside a barn. Eggs produced through this method contribute to 10% of the total supermarket egg purchases in Australia. The key characteristics of the barn-laid egg method are that the hens are placed in a barn or indoor facility, providing them protection from the elements and predators and ensuring a controlled environment. The barns typically have enough space for hens to move around, perch, and engage in natural behaviors. Although the chicken barns do not have access to the outdoors, they are provided with ample indoor space to move comfortably. The barns may include perching areas, nesting boxes, and areas for dust bathing, allowing the chickens to exhibit natural behaviors within the confines of the indoor environment. The laying hens lay eggs in nesting boxes with a gentle slope, allowing fragile eggs to roll onto a conveyor belt. There's also an automatic manure belt that moves the chicken waste to a storage area for packaging and use as natural fertilizer. In addition to the laying hen farms, Australia is also known for its chicken meat industry. Chicken meat, representing over 46% of all meat consumed in Australia, is the most popular animal protein source in the country, contributing nearly $3 billion Australian dollars to its economy. Since the 1950s, Australians have had a love affair with chicken. However, it wasn't until 1968, when a small restaurant named Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, arrived in Australia, that the demand truly skyrocketed. Between 1970 and 1971, KFC opened another 75 outlets nationwide, significantly impacting chicken consumption. During the same period, chicken meat production in Australia increased by 38%. Currently, the gross value of Australia's poultry meat production is almost $3 billion. In 2019 to 2020, Australia produced 1.2 million tons of chicken meat. The demand for chicken meat in Australia has seen a steady rise, reflecting the preferences and dietary choices of the population. Chicken has become a staple in Australian households, with its versatile and lean characteristics making it a popular choice for consumers. Not only is it a significant source of protein, but its affordability and adaptability in various cuisines contribute to its widespread consumption. On average, Australians consume 47.46 kilograms of chicken per person each year, making it the most consumed meat protein in Australia, surpassing beef and lamb. Unlike the beef or lamb industry, however, Australian poultry meat is primarily sold for the domestic market, with very little exported overseas. In 2019 to 2020, the total export value of poultry meat was $85 million, with Papua New Guinea being the largest export market in terms of both volume and value. There are more than 800 chicken meat farmers in Australia, and with a significant number of farmers, this industry is able to employ around 12,400 workers. New South Wales is the largest producing state, contributing 32% of the total national production. Queensland is the second largest, producing approximately 21% of Australia's chicken meat and contributing over $580 million to the Australian economy. This indicates that the industry remains one of the fastest growing in Queensland. The broiler farming industry in Australia stands as a robust and dynamic sector, contributing significantly to the nation's economy, providing employment opportunities, and meeting the ever-growing demand for high-quality chicken meat.